What is going on, Shib Army? There's two things I want to talk about today. Well, three things considering price action. And I want to jump right in so that you've got a clear understanding of what I'm seeing on the charts and what's going on. Get an idea of where we're going from here. Shib right now is trading at the bottom of this. I've kind of just turned this into a little red channel so it's easier for you to digest when we're looking at it. And you can see here, I've just basically used the bottom over here, which we've bounced off of. You can see that 1, 2, 3, and now 4 times, and then this top channel, which we've bounced off of twice up here. And you can see that's just kind of hedging downward at this point. Now, that's not a great sign, but as long as we maintain in this range, there's nothing really to talk about. So we're hoping that this kind of maintains itself and that maybe we get a little bit of a pump back up towards the top here and give it a test on this top line. Now, why is it that we're in this position? And we're not talking about bone today, by the way. We are talking about Shib only. And the question is, what is going on here? Well, there's a couple things that are at play. First of all, the MACD money flows on the out. The RSI has crossed over the signal line to the negative and downside. So it's possible that we could be looking at a little bit more downward momentum right now. I get the feeling when I look at it that it's already starting to curve back. So we might see a very quick return, and that's because of these two green candles right here over the last 2 hours, even though the market has continued to have a little bit of a downward or sideways and down movement. So that's what it looks like. That's the way that it appears. Would like to see at least one more test of this top line before we can get any confirmation that we might be headed for some downside. And I don't know that we are, because we got this post. This came a couple days ago, but we've been letting it kind of marinate, waiting for another update. And it says confirming with the ghosts a second time. You know, I think Satoshi is, of course, playing around, letting people know. But listen, we should be upset. We should be a little bit nervous because we were told that when he makes a third blog post, that would be the release of Shibarium. And then he made a third blog post, and there's no hint of Shibarium other than this sort of cryptic post. And then the next thing was yesterday, he also made a comment that says, well, it looks like, well, I won't be able to follow any Shibarium projects, and it is falsely being used as some sort of endorsement. Well, yes, you can. And yes, it is. And that's the cost of being in charge. Right here, you've said it all. If I mention a project I believe in, do your own research. You're not endorsing it, or even if you are, just by following it, endorsing it in their mind. It's a very small mind. So don't worry about any of that, and don't give oxygen to it. This created a worse environment for it all than if he had just done it and ignored all of the quote unquote FUD. So I wish we could get a little bit more calmness in this situation. And then finally, the Shiba Inu burn rate spiked by 240%. Now that sounds super exciting. A great number that we're looking for. However, when you start to dig in here, you find out that the burn was at historic low, and that you saw a 38.5 million from one dead wallet, 22 million from another dead wallet. That this is basically 170 million SHIB that were burned from people in the community just throwing up crypto in order to burn, and that's not a sustainable way of creating burns. So you know, we're basically at the whim of Shibarium, and we would like to see that thing pop out anytime soon. We don't have a confirmed update, but remember, the big move on Shibarium the last time was the Ides of March. The Ides of March is March 15. Now, I get the feeling that we're looking to repeat the same pump, okay? That being said, I do believe that in 8 days, March 15, we're going to see the launch of Shibarium, and it's going to be a quote-unquote surprise from everybody. That's my conspiracy theory guess. I don't have anything to back that up. I just remember that was the last time that Shib really had a nice and incredible spike in price action, and I do think that history is trying to repeat itself. This is not financial advice. My name is Bleeves. I am always right, and we will talk to you again very, very soon.
I'm looking for the good life, sitting on top of the world. I wanna be shining like diamonds and pearls. I want you to go